Imagine waking up tied to a cold, hard bed, your arms restrained in a straitjacket. You're 11 years old, trapped on the third floor of a mental hospital, desperately trying to understand why the world has turned upside down. This was my reality as a child in the foster care system. But I'm not here to dwell on the past. I'm here to show you how embracing vulnerability and resilience can transform lives, no matter how tough the odds may seem. At age 11, my life was shattered when I was placed in a mental hospital after the public school nurse reported my mother for child neglect. I vividly remember being tackled to the ground by three adult males, forcibly injected with a needle, and waking up in that horrifying straitjacket. For months, I had to navigate constantly changing rules while fending off the medication pushed upon me. I felt powerless, like my life was spiraling out of control. When I was finally released, I cycled through a series of group homes and foster homes, even spending a night in a holding cell. Deep down, I knew I had to become something more or risk losing myself entirely. It was in those moments of despair that I discovered the incredible power of resilience and vulnerability. Today, I want to share with you how African American women who have aged out of the foster care system can harness the power of resilience, vulnerability, and entrepreneurship to transform their lives and the lives of those around them. Despite the significant challenges we face, we have the ability to turn our adversities into strengths and our vulnerabilities into opportunities for growth and connection. Resilience is not just a trait, it's a muscle we can all develop. Like many former foster youth, I had to learn to adapt, find strength in my struggles, and keep pushing forward even when the path ahead seemed impossible. By cultivating resilience, we can overcome even the most daunting obstacles and create the lives we deserve. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a source of courage and connection. When we have the courage to share our stories and embrace our imperfections, we inspire others and create a sense of belonging. Vulnerability allows us to be seen, heard, and understood in a world that often tries to silence us. Entrepreneurship is a powerful tool for transformation. For many former foster youth, entrepreneurship offers a path to economic independence, self determination, and the opportunity to create positive change in our communities. By embracing our unique strengths and experiences, we can build businesses that not only succeed, but also make a meaningful difference. The statistics are sobering. 20% of foster youth become instantly homeless upon aging out, and only 50% find employment by age 24. African American youth aging out of foster care face even greater challenges with higher rates of homelessness, unemployment, and incarceration. But these numbers don't define us. There are countless stories of former foster youth who have defied the odds and achieved incredible success. Take Sherry Walker, for example. Sherry aged out of foster care and found herself homeless, but she didn't let that stop her. She drew on her own experiences of hardship and resilience to create Promise House, a nonprofit that provides housing and support services to homeless youth. Sherry's story is a testament to the transformative power of resilience and entrepreneurship. But it's not just about individual success stories. Programs like the Independent Living Program and transitional housing are making a real difference in the lives of former foster youth. These initiatives provide essential life skills, education, job training, and support, empowering young people to build stable, fulfilling lives. So, what can we do to support African American women who have aged out of foster care? First and foremost, we must invest in programs and policies that provide continuous, comprehensive support both before and after emancipation. This means ensuring access to safe housing, quality education, job training, mental health services, and more. But it's not enough to simply provide resources. We must also change the narrative around foster care and resilience. Society often labels former foster youth as broken, damaged, or incapable of success. We must challenge these harmful stereotypes and recognize the incredible strength, creativity, and potential that exists within each and every one of us. By sharing our stories and celebrating our successes, we can inspire others and create a new vision of what's possible. Finally, we must embrace vulnerability as a catalyst for change. When we have the courage to be seen, to love with our whole hearts, and to believe in our own worthiness, we create ripples of impact that extend far beyond ourselves. Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and connection. It's the key to building a world where every former foster youth can thrive. My journey from foster care to entrepreneurship hasn't been easy, but it's taught me that our scars can become our strengths, our stories can become our superpowers, and our vulnerabilities can become the very things that connect us. Today, I invite you to join me in this movement of resilience, vulnerability, and transformation. Together, we can create a world where every African American woman who has aged out of foster care has the opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to make her mark on the world. A world where we celebrate our imperfections, embrace our worthiness, and have the courage to show up and be seen. Because in the end, it's not about avoiding pain or hardship. It's about learning to rise strong in the face of it. It's about recognizing that we are all works in progress, but fundamentally deserving of love, respect, and belonging. And it's about having the audacity to dream big, to take risks, and to create the lives we know we're capable of living. So let's commit to investing in each other, to changing the narrative, and to embracing vulnerability as the path to a brighter, more compassionate future. Because when we do, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Thank you. Photos of Speaker as a child in foster care, juxtaposed with images of her as a successful adult entrepreneur. Data visualizations illustrating the challenges faced by former foster youth, homelessness rates, unemployment, etc. Profiles, photos of other successful former foster youth entrepreneurs. Closing image. Our scars are our strengths. Our stories are our superpowers, and our vulnerabilities are what connect us, written on chalkboard or whiteboard.